You're watching KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
Hi, I'm Omer.
I'm Larkin.
I'm Azalea.
I'm Tulip.
I'm Thaddeus.
And you're watching KMNH.
Last February, Happen Space Club had an opportunity to visit the Cincinnati Observatory. We spent a whole afternoon checking out their telescope and creating our own rockets. We wanted to follow up with Dean Regas, the astronomer at the observatory, about their 175th birthday and how kids can still learn and enjoy the observatory this summer. Welcome, Mr. Regas, to KMNH.
Good afternoon. My name is Dean Regas. I'm the astronomer at the Cincinnati Observatory and glad to be talking with you today.
What makes the Cincinnati Observatory so special?
Well, the Cincinnati Observatory is really special to me because, well, it's just got these great, cool buildings, these majestic, awesome-looking buildings from a different time. Like you turn down the street and you see this building at the end of the street with the silver dome on it, and it looks just so magical. And inside of it, it has these two gigantic telescopes. These are telescopes we let people look through and see all sorts of stuff like the moon, stars, and planets.
What type of objects can you see through the telescopes at the observatory?
So the objects we see the most through the telescopes at the observatory are the moon and the planets. So when you look at the moon through the telescopes, it is so cool because you can zoom in and see craters and mountains and valleys, and it's really awesome. A lot of people, when they look at the moon, they think it's like a bad movie set. It looks like it's made up, but it's the real thing. And then we can look at planets, and when we see Jupiter in the sky or Saturn with the rings, it is really amazing. We can also see Mars, Venus, and Mercury at times. And then we can look at stars and star clusters and nebulas and galaxies and pretty much anything. And during the daytime, we could put safe solar filters on the telescope and look at the sun also.
If Ormsby McKnight Mitchell were alive today, how do you think he would have celebrated the observatory's 175th birthday?
So if Ormsby McKnight Mitchell were alive today and celebrating the 175th birthday of the telescope, I don't think he would probably even believe that the telescope is still around after all those years. Think about that, 175 years. That's how long the observatory's been around and as long as that telescope's been around. It was so great. I was able to celebrate with the telescope because we were still officially closed on April 14th, but I went over there, I kind of snuck over there and said happy birthday to the telescope, and I used it also. I pointed up at Venus and looked at Venus in the sky, and I think he'd be really proud. I think Mitchell would be, I mean, it's just amazing. For me, it's amazing that here is this fellow that did this 175 years ago, all the hard work that he had to do to raise the money and get the telescope and build the observatory and mount the telescope. I just think that he went through all that work because it really is paid off. It's an amazing place.
How can kids stay connected to the programming and activities at the observatory until it reopens?
So I think the best way that kids can stay connected to the observatory and remain involved is through our website. We've got a lot of really cool activities. We have a page called Space at Home where you can do all these activities at home and see some cool videos about space. Like we have one of me and my buddy James Albury flying through space talking about the seasons. But then we also have some like crafts you can build, and we're going to be adding a lot of classes. So we have a group called Cosmic Kids, which is a free program that we do every Saturday online. And we're also going to be having some things coming up that you can come visit at the observatory soon. In July, we're going to be open for limited hours, but you can come visit. But I think probably the best one is a program we call Planet Passports. And all you have to do is to sign up. You can just email me and say you'd want a Planet Passport. We'll mail it to you. And wait a second, I have a Planet Passport right here. Oh, I'm getting to get you dizzy. Oh, there we go. Here's our Planet Passport, and so we'll mail you this, and then you can get some stickers to put in the passport and learn a little bit about each of the planets, and it's completely free. So all you gotta do is send me an email. It's Dean at CincinnatiObservatory.org, and we will sign you up for that program and mail you out your planet passport. It's a great way to connect with us and also start learning about the planets because there's some really cool ones to look for.
Thanks for being on KMNH, and we look forward to the Planet Passport program.
Well, thanks for having me on here. Hopefully we can see you at the observatory soon, but definitely check out the stuff on our website, and hopefully we'll see you around. My name's Dean Regas, the astronomer at the Cincinnati Observatory.
We have a chance of rain today and tomorrow with the highs in the 80s. After Tuesday, the chance of rain is low for the rest of the week and the temperatures will rise in the 90s. In fact, next chance of rain is next Thursday. This is Tulip with the KMNH weather report.
Today's word of the day is controvert, spelled C-O-N-T-R-O-V-E-R-T. To controvert means to disprove someone or something, such as an idea, using reason or evidence. Many scientists are constantly finding new evidence that controverts old beliefs. And if you wanted to convince your parents to buy you a pet, your parents might try to controvert the idea that you would take care of your pet.
We know money can't buy love or friendship, but it would mean the world to us if you became Happen's BFF. BFF of course stands for best friend forever, but here at Happen it also means a little something else. Business, family, and friends. All you need to do to become a BFF supporter is make a small donation. Just go to happening.org and click on the donate link. We thank all past, present, and future BFF donors.
Last week, we reported on the CPS Fruits and Vegetables giveaway. The program has been so successful that they are expanding the program. According to WCPO.com, every Friday for the rest of the summer, you will be able to pick up a box of fresh produce at Parker Woods Montessori on Beach Hill Lane. This distribution is from 11 a.m. to noon. Each family is eligible for one box of produce, and it is first come, first serve. Come to Parker Woods to get some delicious fruits and veggies.
Thanks for tuning in to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. KMNH is brought to you by Happen Inc. and is filmed in the Happen studio in Northside on the corner of Chase and Hamilton. I'm Omer. I hope that you've enjoyed this broadcast, and I hope that you will tune in again tomorrow for more Kids Making the News Happen.